I'm about to show you an incredibly simple method to transform your lengthy form videos into realistic, high-performing user-generated content style clips using almost entirely artificial intelligence. If you are actively creating content, running paid advertising campaigns, or managing any kind of brand social media presence, this specific workflow is genuinely going to save you dozens of precious hours every single month. So stick right here with me, because I will meticulously walk you through the exact process I personally use, from discovering winning hooks to crafting scripts that reliably convert viewers into customers. And then, critically, I'll show you how I let the AI do the truly heavy lifting, chopping up the footage, generating perfect captions, and even scheduling everything so it posts itself automatically. First things absolutely first, you have to understand that you simply cannot fake a genuinely good opening hook, because everything else you build will unfortunately collapse if your very first few seconds aren't immediately grabbing a scrolling audience. Therefore, my very initial non-negotiable step is always dedicated research into what is already working effectively in the current marketplace right now. I literally spend time scrolling through my own Facebook and TikTok feeds, observing the initial opening seconds of every single advertisement that pops up on my screen. If any specific piece of content manages to make my thumb stop scrolling mid-swipe, I immediately tag that moment as a highly effective hook worth investigating further. Then, I check the comments section. If I see a high volume of genuine, energetic engagement that confirms beyond a doubt that I have located a proven, high-converting hook structure, you truly must not overthink this entire discovery phase. Instead, actively look for short, impactful, punchy lines, surprising visual elements, or anything that powerfully triggers immediate curiosity. Those tiny, momentary stopping points within the endless scroll are, quite frankly, the absolute gold standard for all your future short-form video content. If you prefer a more structured and systematic approach to this crucial research, a fantastic place to start is the official Facebook ad library platform. There, you can effectively search for specific terms that will immediately narrow those massive results down to only the content related to e-commerce, like free shipping or bestseller within your specific industry. The ad library is absolutely invaluable because it clearly shows you exactly what established brands are currently investing their marketing dollars into running, but it often lacks the crucial user engagement context. This means you should always combine both methods. First, spot the high engagement ads in your personal feed, and then use the ad library to scale that winning research across many different categories and competitors. I personally maintain a dedicated digital document where I carefully collect every single powerful hook I come across. Think short one-liners, emotional openers, or fascinating testimonial starts. As you continue this dedicated research process over weeks and months, that simple document will organically evolve into your own personal cheat sheet, saving you countless hours of pure, unproductive guesswork. Now, once you have successfully secured a handful of fantastic hooks, the next crucial challenge is developing a complete script that still genuinely feels entirely human and completely authentic to your audience. I absolutely detest stiff, overly formal ad copy that sounds like it was written by a robot. I specifically aim for something highly conversational, like a trusted friend sharing a secret tip with another friend. To achieve this, I usually feed my entire hook documentation alongside detailed product information, features, honest pros and cons, and one or two brief personal anecdotes into a sophisticated writing model. You are free to use any writing model you prefer, whether that's Poppy, ChatGPT, Copy.ai, or any other tool you are already comfortable integrating into your creative pipeline. For my personal workflow, Poppy works exceptionally well because I can upload my entire knowledge base of proven winning hooks, allowing it to generate scripts that lean into those emotional patterns while still sounding uniquely fresh. You need to specifically instruct the model to generate a short, raw UGC script for your product that reads completely naturally, explicitly avoiding any recognizable advertising jargon or overly polished language. Keep the initial delivery casual and relatable with lines like, "Okay, I absolutely have to tell you about this amazing thing I just discovered," or perhaps, "This honestly saved my life during the recent finals week crunch." The writing model typically outputs several different script variants for you to consider, and your job is to carefully select the one that sounds the least like a formal advertisement and the most like a genuine person talking casually into their device. Moving on to the actual filming stage, please understand that you absolutely do not need an expensive, perfectly staged set for UGC content because the entire appeal lies in its raw, unpolished authenticity by design. Just use your everyday smartphone. Make sure you record everything vertically to optimize for the prime social platforms and film one long, continuous raw clip of about 3 to 10 minutes in length. During that single raw take, you or another person should talk through the entire generated script, naturally showcase the product in use, and include a couple of those necessary, authentic on-camera reactions or quick gestures. The true beauty of this entire streamlined workflow is that you no longer have to stress about nailing those complex, short-form edits yourself, which is precisely where this incredible AI tool steps in to completely change the entire game. You simply upload that entire, long, unedited, raw video file into the designated platform, And this is where the genuine magic truly starts to unfold. Instead of you manually trimming out 10 different potential clips and constantly guessing which specific segments will emotionally resonate with viewers, the AI immediately scans the whole video content. It then automatically generates a complete set of ready-to-post, highly optimized short clips for you, intelligently identifying those high engagement moments throughout the entire recording. This process is far more advanced than just random cuts. The system is specifically looking for clear emotional spikes, moments with strong verbal cues, any genuine laugh, or any element of authentic surprise that stops the casual viewer. In summary, this intelligent technology finds the exact crucial pieces of your content that compel people to actually stop their endless scrolling and pay attention to your message. Here is my precise step-by-step guide for utilizing the tool immediately after you have successfully completed the initial video upload into the system. First, you must enable the feature that allows the AI to automatically detect and isolate all of the potentially best viral clips from your raw footage without any manual input from you whatsoever. The platform will then instantly present you with a whole batch of polished, short edits, perhaps 15 seconds, 30 seconds, or even 60 seconds long, all cropped perfectly for the major social media platforms. Instead of you sitting there frustrated, trying to guess the best possible cut points, you are instead presented with a diverse menu of already optimized options that require minimal follow-up work. Next up is the crucial step of previewing all the suggested edits thoroughly and making necessary tweaks to the auto-generated captions to ensure absolute perfection. One significant optimization you must always prioritize is the captioning, because a massive percentage of users still watch videos with the sound completely muted while scrolling through their feeds. Thankfully, the AI automatically generates clear captions and places them in positions that are generally friendly to the platform's user interface, but you must double-check the phrasing and timing for perfect synchronization with the speech. Take the time to experiment with different caption styles and distinct fonts that perfectly match the overall vibe and energy of the specific piece of content you are currently publishing. A classic, highly readable style often involves bold white text overlaid with a subtle dark outline, which generally performs exceptionally well across platforms like TikTok and Instagram feeds. Alternatively, smaller, more contained boxed captions often look much better on platforms like Facebook, where various native UI elements might otherwise overlap and obscure the bottom quarter of your video frame. Crucially, always check the defined crop safe zones, making absolutely certain that your important caption text stays safely outside the boundary where TikTok or Instagram overlays their interactive buttons. Fortunately, the platform provides a live preview of the final crop, allowing you to easily nudge those captions just a few pixels, up or down until they land in the absolute perfect visual position. One massive advantage that genuinely saves significant production time is that the AI system doesn't just output one single polished clip from your source material. Instead, it strategically delivers multiple unique variations. Think different starting intros, slightly varied trimming points, or even the same core clip, but with slightly different suggested thumbnail ideas. That built-in variety is absolutely perfect for rigorous testing purposes, allowing you to try many different angles at once without the burden of manually creating 10 separate, distinct short videos by hand. Now, we transition to the often neglected distribution phase, which is sadly where the vast majority of otherwise talented creators completely drop the ball on their content strategy. You have the option to export every single clip yourself and then manually schedule them one by one across your various channels, which is a tedious, soul-crushing process. Or, far more intelligently, you can activate the tool's built-in auto-schedule feature and the integrated content calendar view to manage everything effortlessly. I typically set a general posting frequency, perhaps 3 times per week, and the system intelligently queues up all the content, spacing out similar clips so my audience doesn't see the same theme back to back. It then posts these optimized clips across all your specified platforms based on the specific parameters and optimal timing you initially configured within the settings menu. Honestly, the full calendar view provided by this system is life-changing because you can visually see everything scheduled, easily drag and drop posts to reschedule them, or even swap out a clip mid-week if necessary. This allows you to maintain complete consistency across your entire output without ever having to babysit the publishing process on a daily, minute-by-minute basis. Let's take a moment to compare this to other popular editing tools you might currently be using. Yes, you can achieve similar results in Premiere, CapCut, or Descript, but it inevitably involves significantly more manual labor on your part. For instance, Premiere Pro gives you the ultimate level of granular control, but realistically, you will be stuck there meticulously, cutting and refining individual clips for several grueling hours. CapCut is fantastic for quick, hands-on mobile editing sessions, but it still entirely depends on you, the user, to manually isolate and identify those genuinely good viral moments yourself. Descript's transcript-based editing approach is certainly neat and revolutionary in its own right, but it currently lacks the intelligence to automatically identify viral potential or manage multi-platform scheduling. The true differentiating factor here is that this specific AI solution uniquely combines the innate intelligence for finding the good stuff with a robust, integrated distribution assistant all in one place. This means it functions simultaneously as an incredibly smart editor and a proactive distribution strategist, which is the fundamental key difference that sets it apart from the competition. I always follow a few essential practical tips whenever I am in the final stages of polishing and preparing these newly generated clips for their official launch onto the internet. Always aggressively trim your footage so that the absolute strongest attention-grabbing hook is presented right within that critical first 1 to 4 second window for maximum impact. If you find that your raw footage doesn't organically have an immediate opener, you should bravely splice in a bold, compelling text hook right at the very beginning of the video clip. Make sure your final captions are consistently bold, highly contrasted, and exceptionally easy for anyone to read quickly, testing every clip with the sound turned completely off first. If a viewer can effortlessly follow the entire narrative arc and message of your clip without needing to press the unmute button, I guarantee you are executing the process exactly as you should be. When it comes to selecting the initial thumbnail image, be prepared to test different versions. Sometimes a curious facial expression performs best, and other times a clean close-up of the actual product resonates more strongly. While the AI conveniently suggests several strong thumbnail candidates, always take the extra minute to manually create and deploy a couple of your own unique variants for true optimization. A critical piece of advice for maintaining that authentic UGC feel is to absolutely resist the urge to over-polish the final output. Keep just a little bit of that desirable roughness in the final product. If you clean up the footage too much, removing all natural flaws, it will instantly stop feeling like user content and will regrettably start looking exactly like a high-budget, overly produced commercial advertisement. This system is also insanely efficient for the specific task of repurposing long-form content, like extensive testimonials or hour-long interviews, into dozens of immediately usable short clips. I want you to be completely honest about the competitive landscape. You will inevitably see other creators promoting various all-in-one solutions that charge premium prices or still demand significant manual input. Many competitor tools possess a single standout strength, but they almost always have noticeable, frustrating weaknesses. One might nail captions, but completely lack any scheduling capability whatsoever. Others might offer impressive automated editing features, but they are often frustratingly restricted, exporting their output only in one single, non-versatile aspect ratio, which is useless for modern social media. Then there are the expensive enterprise-level options that are far too complex and oriented primarily towards massive internal studios, possessing features you will simply never need or use in your daily creator work. This specific AI solution finds its sweet spot squarely within the needs of individual creators and smaller teams who desperately require fast, intelligent content repurposing without incurring an enormous monthly financial commitment. It successfully auto-edits, it automatically schedules posts, and it centralizes your entire content pipeline inside one accessible calendar, meaning you no longer require 5 completely separate software subscriptions. Let me give you a real-world, tangible example. I recently took one 12-minute fully recorded product demonstration video and tossed the entire file into the AI system. Within just 15 short minutes of the upload completing, I was presented with 24 distinct clip options. Some were quick reaction takes, others were bite-sized tips, and 2 were perfect mini testimonials ideal for ad testing. The system automatically applied my preferred captions, suggested several strong thumbnail images, and I was able to schedule them out for publishing across a 3-week period seamlessly. The direct result was a consistent, steady stream of fresh, engaging content that kept my audience metrics high, and I achieved all of that without spending another solitary minute doing any additional editing work whatsoever. That reliable, automated outcome is precisely the ultimate goal you should be striving for when implementing any new time-saving technology into your established creative pipeline. If you still absolutely need a touch of that delicate manual finesse for special projects, you can always pair this tool with something like CapCut or Premiere for those one-off heavy editing requirements. For instance, I sometimes take the single top-performing clip from the initial batch, polish it slightly more in a dedicated mobile editor, add a custom sound effect, and then re-upload that one final variant. However, to be completely honest, about 80% of the time, I simply leave the platform's initial AI-generated edits exactly as they are, because they are genuinely that proficient for casual, authentic UGC vibes. To conclude my thoughts, if you are engaged in content creation on any regular basis, the absolute first thing you must do is stop the excruciating process of trimming all your footage by hand from this moment forward. Instead, invest those initial 10 to 15 minutes to upload your large videos, let the AI intelligently find those perfect hooks, quickly select your preferred captions and crops, and then automate the entire scheduling process. By adopting this modern approach, you will immediately free up numerous valuable hours every single week while still achieving a consistent, authentic-looking feed that appears genuinely human-made, because fundamentally it is. If you are interested in diving even deeper into this system, I can certainly walk you through how I structure my specific hook collection document or the exact settings I use for captions and scheduling within the tool. But the absolute summarized takeaway, the TLDR version, is this. First, find proven hooks. Second, write a casual script. Third, record one flexible long take. Fourth, upload and let the AI generate the edits. Fifth, approve crops and captions. And finally, auto-schedule everything. If you manage to implement just this much consistently into your weekly routine, I promise your entire content creation pipeline will essentially begin to run itself on autopilot with minimal daily oversight. All right, that summarizes the entire powerful workflow that I rely on daily to keep my content engine running efficiently and consistently delivering value to my audience. I strongly encourage you to take just one of your existing long videos this week, apply this exact process, and you will genuinely be astonished by how many high-quality, useful clips you can extract from it. And if you need a head start, just let me know in the comments if you would like me to send over my personal collection of proven hooks or perhaps a copy of the sample script template I use to get things started quickly.